Welcome to the Workamper Show, a podcast devoted to helping you discover how to finance your RV travel dreams. I'm Steve Anderson, the president of Workamper News. Each one of our episodes will either introduce you to people who are already living the RV lifestyle or to opportunities to work short-term jobs. You'll also learn how to hit the road the right way and make the most of every opportunity. Now let's turn over today's show to your host, Greg Gerber.
Thank you, Steve. Today I'm going to speak with an employer from Georgia which hires work campers for a campground near the Atlantic Ocean. Today's episode is sponsored by Workamper News. With its diamond and platinum membership tools, Workamper News is much more than just a job listing website. When you put the tools of this professional service into action, you'll find out just how easy it can be to turn your work camping dreams into reality. The one-year memberships open the door to a one-stop shop for all things work camping. Being the original resource for work camping, you'll find the largest number of job listings, be able to connect with a community of work campers, and view resources compiled by experts who've been enjoying the RV lifestyle for many years. If you're serious about leading a successful and enjoyable work camping lifestyle, then a diamond or platinum membership is for you. You can even get started with a free 30-day trial by visiting www.workamper.com/trial. Embark on new adventures today with the support of Workamper News behind you. Southern Retreat RV Park is located in Brunswick, Georgia, and ideally situated halfway between Savannah, Georgia, and Jacksonville, Florida. It's close enough to bigger cities, yet conveniently tucked away in an area that allows people to get out and enjoy the outdoors. It's not on the ocean, but the shore of Jekyll Island is less than 15 miles away. Today I'm going to speak with Ann, who has been a work camper at the RV park for 5 years. She asked that we don't use her last name, so we'll honor that request. Ownership of the campground changed in 2019, so the 160-site RV park is planning to double in size later this year with an additional 190 RV sites and even more recreation opportunities. There's an on-site restaurant called Fishtails Pub and Grill, which was just approved for a liquor license. The park also features a 4-acre lake set up for fishing and paddle sports. There will soon be 2 pools at the park, one of which is an infinity pool. The campground hires work campers to serve in the front office and kitchen, as well as to perform maintenance and housekeeping jobs. Because of the climate in Brunswick, Southern Retreat RV Park is open year-round, but managers want work campers to commit to stints of 4 to 6 months. Work campers can stay longer and return seasonally if they desire. There's a good mix of short-term and long-term guests using the park, thanks in part to the elaborate federal law enforcement training center, which is only 10 miles away. Work campers put in 24 hours a week in exchange for a free full hookup RV campsite, and then they are paid every hour worked beyond that minimum commitment. The deal comes with a nice perk in that work campers and their spouse receive a free meal at the restaurant every day they work and discounted meals on their days off. To tell us more about the opportunity to work at Southern Retreat RV Park and the varied recreational opportunities in that region, please welcome longtime work camper Ann to the show. Thank you for joining me today, Ann. I really appreciate the time. Tell me a little bit about what Southern Retreat RV Park is, where it is, and who you are.
Okay, my name's Ann. I'm a work camper here actually at the park, and I've been here several years. We're a fun family RV park located in southeast Georgia. We're just 1 hour south of Savannah and 1 hour north of Jacksonville. So we've got a great climate most of the year, and it's not quite as busy as Florida, but it's a perfect place. We absolutely love it here. We currently have 160 RV spots. We have 2 rental cabins and 10 campsites. So that's the way the park is right now. But we're in the process of doing a great big expansion. We're actually adding 190 RV sites, a second swimming pool, which is going to be an infinity pool, a 4-acre lake that's going to be stocked for fishing. We'll have kayak rentals and paddle boat rentals, mini putt golf course, all kinds of kids' activities. So it's going to be more than doubled in size by the time we're done within the next year or so.
My goodness.
We also have, it's a really fun time to be here because there's so many changes going on. It changes day to day, which is really exciting. Lots of good stuff going on. We also have a restaurant on site. Just got our liquor license for it, so that's a little bit unusual for an RV park, but it's a great. It'll be great in the next month or so. will close down, rebrand, re-image, and reopen up with the liquor license. So when campers get in off the road, they'll be able to sit, have a beer, and relax, and just unwind, which is what we find a lot of people enjoy doing after traveling for 2 or 3 days. Just have a chance to chill and relax. So we're really looking forward to that.
When do you folks expect the expansion to be done?
It will be done sometime in about a year. We're actively working on it now. We've cleared a bunch of the land. We're going to have large sites. They're going to be 80 feet long and 30 feet wide. So the original park was built in around the 70s. So it was designed for the campers at that time. So the sites are a little bit smaller than, the current 45-footers with a toad and opposing slides would like. So that's what we're gearing up to happen within the next year or so.
Okay. And will the park's name change? You said it's going to be rebranded.
Just the restaurant will be rebranded. It will remain as Southern Retreat RV Park.
Okay.
The restaurant will be called Fishtails Pub and Grill.
Oh, that sounds like fun. How long have you been with the park?
5 years, actually.
5 years?
So 5 years, yep. We love it. Yeah. We're seasonal. We come down every winter. Our original intent was to travel, but we came here, fell in love with the area, fell in love with the people. And when it changed ownership in 2019, we saw the massive improvements going on and wanted to come back again. So we just keep returning.
That's neat. So what types of jobs?
It's great.
What types of jobs do Workampers perform at that park?
Well, we have all sorts of different ones. With the restaurant on site, obviously we have cooks and kitchen staff. We have servers. We've got cleaning staff because we've got the bathhouses, laundry facilities, and cabins that they look after. Then, of course, we have the front desk people making reservations, checking in campers, answering calls and collecting rent and doing all of those kinds of things. The reason I said collecting rent is we do have some people that stay here year-round, some that have been here several years, and some that are construction workers or come down for training facilities at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. So they'll stay several months. So, they pay on a monthly basis. So it's a real neat mix of people that we've got. So there's all kinds of work camping jobs available. And it's a great place to be.
Very good. With 2 pools, does that require some extra work campers to maintain them?
We actually have an outside company that looks after the pool right now. When we get the second one up and running, I'm not sure. I think we'll probably do that just because it's such a sensitive thing with the chemicals and everything. We'll probably leave it to an outside company. I'm not sure, though.
Okay, very good. And how long has the park been using work campers?
Well, I've been here personally 5 years. So before the new owners took over, they were using work campers. And since Mario took over, we've continued to use them because it's a great resource.
Okay, I agree with that. And so,
yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So are these opportunities all seasonal, or are they some of them year-round?
No, most of them are year-round because we're in Southeast Georgia. We do have a lot of year-round people, and we are busy throughout the year. So we're always looking for good work campers. We do ask that people are looking to commit to, a 4 to 6 month time period, just so that we have time to train everyone and get them up to speed on what everything is, and we're not continually revolving people. But people can choose to stay just for a season or long-term, or like me, come back seasonally every year.
Okay, very good. Or just stay there for 5 years, right?
Yep, just stay. A lot of people just stay, which is perfect.
Super. How many hours a week do work campers typically work?
Our base is about 24 hours a week for the site. Now, if there are opportunities and depending on what's going on at the time, there are quite often opportunities to work more than that. And then the hours are paid after the 24 hours.
Okay, so they have to put in 24 hours to get the free campsite, and then they're paid every hour after that. Okay?
Yeah, and the campsite is the full hookup site with water, sewer, electric. That's all included, and Wi-Fi and cable as well.
Okay. So are they obligated to work beyond the 24 hours, or is that just the minimum they have to do? Okay. Super.
Yeah.
So getting paid is...
It's always a discussion with the person, whether they choose to work just the minimum, whether they want to make it a little bit extra cash while they're here, and depending on what area they're in, what the opportunities are.
Oh, that's very cool. So people can make a little money on the side to have some fun to spend on things to do in that area, or they just have to
Absolutely.
perform the work and stay in a gorgeous part of America by working
Yeah. Oh,
24 hours a day or week, 24 hours a day.
a week. Yeah, 24 hours a day would be a bit much. Yeah, 24 hours a week. And it is an absolutely beautiful area.
hmm what other perks do work campers get to enjoy there?
Well, we do offer, because we have the restaurant on site, so each work camper gets a complimentary meal for them and their spouse every day they work, and they get discounted meals for other days as well.
Well, that's a good perk. And what kinds of
It's
food do
an
they serve at the
excellent
restaurant?
perk.
Yes.
um, well, right now it's a buffet, but that will be changing. We'll be doing, once we rebrand as Fishtails, it will be all grill items made to order. So standard pub fare, chicken wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, all those kinds of things. But we'll also have seafood as well, shrimp and grip baskets, all kinds of different seafood options too.
Onion rings, you got me on that one. All those
Yeah, absolutely.
all those super delicious but horrible for my system kinds of foods.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But it's pub food. What do you
That's
expect,
right, exactly. Exactly. So is this a real pub like with indoor dining? And you said you just got your liquor license, so you'll be serving beer and alcohol or just beer?
Beer and alcohol, and it will be indoor and outdoor dining. We've got
My.
a beautiful big outdoor seating area as well with comfortable chairs, and it's really nice. And when the weather's gorgeous, it's great to eat out there as well.
That's great. Now, do you folks have Wi-Fi available to work campers?
We do. It is public Wi-Fi, so depending on how busy the park is, and how many people are streaming and all of that kind of stuff, it does work fairly well most times. But during a busy day or a busy evening, not so much.
Okay.
It's public Wi-Fi, so that's honestly the truth. We have a lot of boosters throughout the park, but it is totally supply and demand.
Sure. Is there one cell service over another that seems to work better in that area?
No, actually, pretty much all of them work really well.
That's great. So how many work
Yeah.
campers will you hire?
Well, right now we have about 10. That's the way we've been running the last few years. But with the expansion, we're going to need a lot more because we'll be, we have the main restaurant. We'll have a secondary place out by the second pool where there's more servers out there. People can order online. We'll be doing delivery across the entire park. We'll have more maintenance people. We'll have more bathhouses to clean, another 8 cabins to clean. So we'll have a lot more opportunities as well.
Okay. And when do you expect to start needing more work campers?
We need them all the time. We're looking for front desk people now, maintenance people now. So it's something that we're continuously looking for new people.
Okay. But the park, the reopening or the addition isn't going to be ready for another year. So that's when things will really pick up.
Roughly.
Then, right?
Yeah, that's right. Roughly
Okay.
in another year, we'll probably double our work camping staff.
Okay. How many of your work campers really do return from season to season?
A lot of us do. And there are people that have been here for 5 years that have, stayed work camping all the way through. So there are people that come, just want to stay for a season and travel and move on to see another part of the country. And there's people that want to move into the area and settle down and love it. People that intended originally to travel and have stayed because the area is gorgeous. So,
Okay. That's great. And what kinds of traits or qualifications are you folks looking for in work campers?
well, that's a hard question because of the nature of what we do, we can work with pretty much anyone that has a great positive attitude and a willingness to learn. We can teach the skills that are needed in any area. We just want somebody that is willing to come in, smile, be happy to, when people get off the road after driving all day, they just want to see a smile. They want someone pleasant and positive to greet them. They want to be able to talk to everybody and enjoy themselves. And we make a lot of connections with the campers that are here. A lot of people come back year after year. A lot of people stay for a while. So we want people that are people, so that they can just fit in with the environment. So we can teach any hard skills, but the traits are pleasant attitude, great personality, and a willingness to work and learn.
Mm-hmm. Do they need any special training to get a job there?
No, No, because if we were to hire somebody, say for the kitchen, we would get them certified with their food safe certificates or the bar certificates that they require. So you don't have to come in with those skills. If you're a good fit, we will make sure that you're trained to what you need.
Okay. And when do you begin? You said you're using or you are looking for work campers all the time. So you really don't have a time when you start recruiting, right? You're accepting applications
No,
all the time?
yeah, we accept them all the time.
Okay. And how do people go about applying for a job?
Well, they can send us an email to Southern Retreat Southern Retreat RV at hotmail.com, or they can phone us at 912-261-1025, or if they're in the area, they can pop in and see us.
Because there's the word retreat in your name, do you guys do retreats for places or for large groups or churches, things like that?
We do a lot of rallies, which is great because we do have, clubhouse area that they can use. We have separate pavilions that they can use. We have, a pavilion area with campfire pit so they can sit around and relax and enjoy. We don't do we have a lot of church groups that come in for lunch. We have occasionally, if they've required the facilities in an evening, we've done that for them as well. So we're adaptable to pretty much anything. We recently just adopted a retirement home. So for Valentine's Day, we're sending them all flowers and cupcakes and cards. We work within the community and, try to help out wherever we can.
Is there something that a work camper can do to really stand out to get the application to move to the top of the list?
We love people with a sense of humor. We had somebody that applied that said that she had twin 4-year-olds and a retired police dog, and she said the retired police dog was very well trained, and the 4-year-olds, not so much. So things like that stand out to us, show us that you're somebody that really likes people and has a good sense of humor and a good attitude.
Mm-hmm. So what kinds of things draw people to your area? In other words, what can the work campers do when they're not working for you?
Oh, we have such great area. We're probably 15 minutes from Jekyll Island, which is a state park. It's one of the best-known tourist attractions in this area. It's absolutely amazing. We're only 10 minutes from the ocean, which me personally, we drove down to Florida for years and years and years on 95. Had no idea that Georgia was that close to the ocean, or this area of Georgia was. And so Jekyll Island is a beautiful state park. There's all kinds of areas there to check out. There's ponds where we can see the alligators sunning themselves and all that kind of stuff. We've got St. Simon's Island, which has a lot of historic places. There's World War II museums, a lighthouse museum, historic forts, beautiful churches with stained glass. There's all kinds of public golf courses, all kinds of different shopping, whether it's like little boutique shopping or whether it's shopping malls. So there's pretty much something for everyone within Brunswick, which is just a few minutes away again as well. There's, paintball and bowling alleys for the kids and movie theaters and all that kind of stuff. So there's pretty much something for everybody within a 20-minute radius of the park.
Do you hire solo work campers? I meant to ask that earlier.
Yes, we do.
Okay, super. And how about kids? Yeah. Families with kids, are they okay?
Families with kids? Well, yeah, we have a lot of families in the park with kids. We do have a playground. As I say, with the new expansion, we'll do mini golf and all kinds of more activities for the kids. Right now, we just have a playground for them.
Mm-hmm. I meant, can a work camping family with children get a job there?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, super. If you have teenagers, can they even go to work for the park?
Right now, we don't have spots for teenagers, but we will soon because we will be doing golf cart delivery from one area of the park to the other area. So, teenagers would be perfect for that.
Absolutely. That's good. And we're washing dishes.
Yes, for sure. That's a never-ending job.
That's right. Absolutely. And so you folks, going back to location, how far away from Jacksonville, Florida, are you?
We're just an hour from Jacksonville.
Oh, my. So that would mean you're about an hour from Savannah, too.
That's right. We're pretty much dead center between Savannah and Jacksonville.
Okay, that's great.
So 2 major airports close by.
And
And Brunswick itself has an airport as well.
okay, how far are you away from Atlanta if somebody really wanted a big city?
3 hours.
Oh, wow, that's a nice day trip. So it'd be
it's not bad at all.
3 hours to get to Atlanta, 3.5 hours to battle all the traffic, and then 3 hours to come back.
Yes,
So that'd
that's right.
Be a great day trip.
Absolutely, yep.
Super.
There's lots of little areas in the, in the surrounding area to go for day trips or overnight trips, and then come on back.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Can people do fishing charters and things like that in that area?
Oh, for sure. We have all kinds of fishing charters. There's probably at least 4 or 5 of them. There's, dolphin sightings and whale sightings and all those kinds of things as well. We have a company that offers horseback riding on the beach, carriage tours through the historic districts. There's all kinds of different things to see and do.
When they're scheduling work campers at the park, are they giving work campers consecutive days off?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Super. So if it was a couple, would both of them get the same days off, or would they have to split those up?
Well, because it's just 24 hours, most of the time we hire one person in a couple. We don't usually hire both people. If we hired the second person, the one would work for wages. So yes, they could work with same days off.
Well, that's very cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Super. What is there one thing that you folks wish all work campers knew before they came to work for you?
If you haven't work camp before, try it. You'll love it. It's something that people don't necessarily think about. A lot of our work campers actually haven't come in as work campers. They've come in as guests and, wanted to stay for a while, where the husband's working at something and the wife needs something to do, or vice versa. And we've approached them and said, hey, do you want to try work camping? And they absolutely love it. So it's something that is not necessarily you think about ahead of time, but it's definitely worth trying out.
Mm-hmm. Is there any advice that you would give to these work campers? I mean, you're a work camper yourself. So what kind of advice could you give to people?
Well, when I first started, I was told, get to know the area first so that you can tell people all about it. And I think that's a really good piece of advice, because we want people to know where they are, and people that come in just for one night, we talk to them about what's in the area, and a lot of them extend their stay for a couple of days so they can check it out. So I think that's a great thing to do. And the worst thing that can happen with work camping is if you really don't like a place, you got your home on wheels, you can go somewhere else. So never to be afraid to try it and to try new areas and new things.
Sure. What's your pet policy if a work camper had pets?
Policy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's allowed to have pets. We require them to be on a leash at all times, and to make sure that owners pick up after them like any responsible owner does. We do have a fenced area for the dogs to be off leash. That's the only place they're allowed to be off leash. Okay. Even cats in the park are allowed outside on leashes. So
really,
and we have several of those. Yeah, we have several of those.
You can put a leash on a cat. Now, I'd like to see that someday.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
I have a 22-pounder that's on a leash.
Deal. Because you had recommended getting to know the area and the things that are there so that you could recommend that to other people. Is there a thing in that area where work campers can have discounted or free admissions to various attractions? I know that's available in some areas.
Oh, no. It's not. Maybe we should approach some attractions about that.
Okay. Very good. Just thought I'd check.
Haven't heard of that before, but that's a good idea.
Super. So you had mentioned that people could get more information by emailing you at southernretreatrv@hotmail.com. What is the park's website if they wanted to look it over and see some of the things that you folks have to do in the park?
Absolutely. It's southernretreatrvpark.com.
Oh, very good. Well, super. This has been interesting, and I really appreciate your time. Greg. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like people to know about Southern Retreat RV Park?
No, just that definitely give us a shot. we love it. It's a great place to be, and it's a fun family environment. So everyone that works here becomes part of the family, and so it's a great place to be.
Once people submit an application, how long does it usually take before you make a hiring decision?
It's usually fairly quickly. We do try to get back to people right away to let them know whether or not there's any opportunities available. And then we would speak to them on the phone, depending on where they are, whether they're traveling in for the position or not. We would do a couple different phone interviews. If they were close, they can come in and meet with one of the management team in person and have a conversation with them. But we do make decisions fairly rapidly.
That's great. Well, thank you again, Ann. I really appreciate the time.
Thanks, Greg. You take care.
I'm glad I had the opportunity to speak with Ann from Southern Retreat RV Park today. The fact that park managers would let a work camper represent the campground on a show like this tells me they truly value their work campers. Of all the qualifications for work campers, Southern Retreat RV looks for those who have a positive attitude and a willingness to learn. Managers will provide training for every work camping job, but they seek people with a sense of humor who enjoy working with others, have great personalities, a pleasant disposition, and a willingness to work. When they're not working, there are plenty of things for work campers to do in the area. Like I noted at the start of the show, Jekyll Island State Park is only 15 miles away, and other ocean beaches are just 10 minutes away. People can also tour lighthouses and museums on nearby St. Simon's Island. Don't forget the beautiful golf courses and the ability to take in freshwater and ocean fishing. There are plenty of rivers and inlets for people to use for canoeing and kayaking, for pleasure boating and simply admiring the many animals and birds. There are miles of roads and trails for biking and hiking too. Jacksonville, Florida and Savannah, Georgia are only an hour away, and both of those locations are rich in historical and cultural sites. Charleston, South Carolina is 3 hours north, and the theme parks of Orlando are 3 hours south. Atlanta is a little over 4 hours away. So there are plenty of things to do within close proximity of the campground. Ann made an interesting observation in that many people first arrive at Southern Retreat RV Park as guests and then stay or return to work as work campers. I think that says a lot about the atmosphere and the culture of the park and how they value people. Because the campground is open year-round, Southern Retreat RV Park is constantly recruiting work campers. Applying is as easy as sending a resume and an email outlining experiences and a desire to work there to southernretreatrv@hotmail.com. The park has openings right now. Today's episode is sponsored by The Dreamer's Journey. It's an online course and community produced by Workamper News. Life is way too short to keep your dreams on hold, so don't be held back by fear because you were designed for more. Get started in the RV lifestyle the right way with this comprehensive guide. For just $29.95 for 1 year of access, Dreamers have unlimited viewing of 50-plus videos to learn things like what type of RV to buy, goal setting, how to budget for the adventure, developing a positive mindset, setting up a domicile, and operating a small business on the road, plus everything about work camping and how to find the right job for you. Each video is 30 to 90 minutes long to give an in-depth coverage on each topic. There's no wrong time to get started, so for more information, visit www.rvdreamersjourney.com. That's all I have for this week's show. Next time, I'll be speaking with a couple who makes a very good living traveling the country to conduct surveys at various retail and commercial properties. They aren't opinion surveys, rather detailed descriptions of physical elements on the property, like the location of water outlets and light poles. If you have good attention to detail, this could be a wonderful opportunity for you. I'll have more details on the next episode of The Work Camper Show. Thank you for listening.